Hello, I'm Chris. Welcome back to my reading corner. Hope you're doing well. Quick update, I didn't pass my exam. I got 93 out of 100. Disappointing again. I mean, when you think 93, I think the pass mark's probably about 66%. So I'm probably about 60%-ish around that mark. So I'm not far off the passing mark, but I don't know, I'm just not quite getting over this hurdle. I'm not sure what to do with the case study now, whether I postpone it or whether I just try and keep going. I've not decided. I was going to decide today, but I've just been down a rabbit hole looking into orders at work that have gone wrong or we've had issues on, so kind of just lost myself in that really. So that's where I'm up to with that at the minute. It's been a good week. Other than that, it was my mum's birthday. I baked her a nice cake. I'm trying to think what else I've been up to. Seen a lot of my son this week, which has been great. Looking forward to Christmas next week with him now. Looking forward to having a weekend to myself though this weekend and spending time with like friends and family and stuff. Well, more friends this weekend. Other than that, it's been a good week really. Finished my counselling now, so no more counselling, which I think is good. This last session felt really weird because it was like I feel really good about myself and I see where I need to improve, so I need to start journaling again. That's something that's on my mind. I need to start exercising as well because I feel like because I'm studying and I'm reading and I'm working, I'm mentally drained, but I'm not necessarily physically drained. So I feel like I need to up my weights. I'm going to start weights tomorrow and journaling tomorrow as well. So I feel like that's two things I can start doing that will really help me. So yeah, but this is just a quick Friday reads video. I'm going to do my top 10 video tomorrow, Sunday, when I finalise my books. I mean, I've got a pretty good idea now, but I just think I want to try and just take that time to try and actually put them in a bit of an order. So that'll be that. I have finished with my exam. I have been reading quite a mixture of stuff, so I do have a lot that I'm currently reading, more than I expected to have. My books are here, that's why I'm looking that way. Yes, there's quite a few books really I've got to talk about. I finished one book since last video, which is, they nearly fell over then, P.D. James's Sleep No More, which I got from the library. I wasn't expecting to read this as fast as I did, but I just couldn't put it down. Every story in this book is really good. This is the first thing I've ever read by P.D. James. I've read Mistletoe Murders and this, which are both short story collections set around Christmas. Really good. Some really good stories. I'd highly recommend these. If you like crime, I'd highly recommend it. But I think they're like nice, cosy mysteries around Christmas time, and some really good twists in some of the books, some of the stories as well. But yeah, I highly recommend this if you fancy reading this. But I'd recommend reading it like this time of year, Christmassy time. I've always read it at Christmas. I keep reading it every year. So that's that. So that's what I've finished. Yeah, I'd really recommend it. I don't want to do a review on it because I feel like it'd be hard to delve into each story without spoiling too much because it's such a short. I think with those I'd rather you check them out yourself because I think it's about 200 pages and there's 6 stories, so it's not like they're not massive, good with a cup of tea and mince pie this time of year or whenever you like eating this time of year and dipping your toe into them are brilliant. But I just literally, I think the last 2 or 3 stories I just read it back to back because I was just enjoying it so much, even though I have read it before. I've got a couple of elephants in the room now. These have been shown more times than I care to think. I'm still reading Noam Chomsky. I'm actually planning on reading quite a lot of this tomorrow. Not a lot of this tomorrow, I don't mean, but like at least, a chapter or two tomorrow when I get up. Because I'm not studying this weekend. I don't think, I'm not sure what to do about studying. So I just fancy while I'm not studying, I really want to try and just get these novels read and books read. I've started and only got so far. So yeah, Essential Chomsky, gonna read some of this weekend. The Cruel Sea, I want to try and get on with again this weekend as well. I was really enjoying it, but I don't know, I just put it down, and when I tried reading it again I struggled, but I think that was where I was at with studying and stuff. That didn't help, and I was tired as well. So yeah, those are two books I want to get to this weekend and make a bit of headway in each one. Just because I've got a lot of books, I want to try and come the end of the year clearing my Goodreads out, so there's nothing carrying over to next year. And apart from Noam Chomsky, I actually can't see any book going over to next year. Well, that's what I'm hoping. Like I say, after this video, I've got a pizza to throw in the oven. Bit of a tangent, really, but I'm going to watch some anime. I've been watching Tokyo Ghoul. I watched the first series, but I've not watched it anymore. So I'm going to watch some of that, and then I plan on getting down to Friday reads. But I'll go through exactly what I plan on reading tonight once I show you all the books. So next up, let's see. I'm going to go this way just cause. Excuse me. Yeah, just one sec. We'll go. Oh, sugar. That's gone. Right, okay. That's fine. Okay. We'll go this way because that makes sense to go this way. So I started Tinkers. Again, I put it down for some reason. I don't know why. I was enjoying it, but when I started trying to read the next chapter, I just struggled to get into it. So I put it down for now, but I'm going to carry on with this anyway after. So that's that. I'm enjoying it so far. It's about George and Howard. George, I think Howard is George's dad, and it kind of goes between the two characters, it's really interesting anyway. I'm enjoying it. Same with Cruel Sea, I was enjoying it. I just put it down to pick something else up and then didn't pick it back up. But like I say, this weekend is where my aim's at to finish, to basically finish everything I'm mentioning, really. Not necessarily finish everything I've started, but at least, finish everything I've started, really, apart from maybe Cruel Sea. But at least get back on with that. So I'm going to mention quickly South and No North by Charles Bukowski. I'm not sure how many stories I actually got left in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've only got 8 stories left in this now. I think I had 11 last time, so I might have read 11 stories. I really enjoyed Bukowski. I know I've read this before, so again, this is a reread. But like I said, I'm looking through Bukowski. I think this might be my 11th Bukowski book this year. I was planning on reading Hot Water Music, but that's going to be in January. So yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. But like I said, I know Bukowski does talk about certain things that probably people won't agree with, but to me it's part of life, and I don't really like the horse racing when he talks about that. That's not something that really doesn't interest me, but I kind of understand the rest of what he talks about, and I enjoy Bukowski more than I think I should. But I don't think you're gonna you're not gonna necessarily think every author you read's great, but yeah, I do enjoy Bukowski. Moving on, I don't know if I showed this in my last video now. Salt Slow by Julia Armfield. I started this instead of Tinkers because I don't know, I thought I wasn't sure whether I had to carry on with Tinkers or not, and this is the book I picked up. I've been reading quite a few of these stories, to be fair. I did check before how many stories. I've got 4 stories left out of the 9, so I've read quite a bit of this really. I've got, so I'm looking. I'm looking for. I'm enjoying this so far. The stories are really interesting. She also wrote Our Wives in the Sea, which I've not started yet, but because I got this, I thought, well, because of my exam, I was in a short story mood. That's why I've been reading South and No North. That's why we're reading P.D. James. That's why I've read Salt Slow. So that's that. I'm carrying on with that. It's really good so far. The stories are really interesting so far in it. Let me see which one I really enjoyed. Oh, The Great Awake was really good. That was really interesting. It's a bit like, kind of like Nod, if you've read Nod. I don't. No, I can't see Nod, but I have got Nod by Adrian Barnes. So it's kind of like a short story of similar to that vein. That's a really good story. There was another one as well which was good. Formerly Feral was quite good. So yeah, I've got 4 stories in that. I did start this. Well, I say I started this. I read the introduction to this and it was very interesting. The Casebook of Kanaki, the Ghost Finder. I think this has got about, I'm not sure, I think this might only have about 9 stories in as well. But they sounded quite interesting, really. Kind of like mentions as well, like other ones, like this kind of era, you know, like Algernon Blackwood and stuff like that as well. But I just read the introduction to see if I fancied reading it, and that's as far as I got on my break the other day. So I've not updated my Goodreads with this yet, because I'm like, if I don't start it, then I can, you know, if I don't start it, then I'll put it to next year. But I just thought I'd show it here. So it sounds quite interesting, this. It's Thomas Kanaki, I don't know if that's pronounced right. The Ghost Finder is a ghost finder, an Edwardian psychic detective investigating a wide range of terrifying hauntings presented in the 9 stories in this complete collection of his adventures. Yes, there's 9 stories. Encountering such spine-chilling phenomena as the Whistling Room, the life-threatening dangers of the phantom and steed in The Horse of the Invisible, and the demons from the outside world in The Hog, Kanaki is constantly challenged by spiritual forces beyond our knowledge. To complicate matters, he encounters human skullduggery also. Armed with a camera, his electrical pentacle, and various ancient tomes on magic, Kanaki faces the various dangers his supernatural investigations present with great courage. These exciting and frightening stories have long been out of print. Now readers can thrill to them again in this new Wordsworth series. Now I'm not sure because this is 2006, but I'm not sure if these books are in the public domain or not. They might be available on Project Gutenberg or something like that. But I kind of just fancied something a bit supernatural, but like a bit like that chilling vibe, like wintry vibe kind of thing. So I picked that up. Like I say, I've not read a story in that, so I've not added it to my Goodreads, or I'm not sure if I'm going to read it yet or not. I'm going to decide on that one once I try and read a few more books. So this weekend I've started this, Sin City, Hell and Back. Started it last night. I've nearly finished it, to be fair. I've probably got about 50 pages or something, which is what. So yeah, I've got that to read, and then because I'm reading that this weekend, I've decided I want to read this as well. Sin City. This is just short stories again. I'm not sure. I think it's short stories. Yeah, there's 11 short stories in here, and it's only thin. So I was like, So I just thought I'd read both Sin Cities. Yeah, so that's that basically. So yeah, that's my Friday reads. So, well, weekend reads, I suppose. Next week, I'm thinking of doing a video on Monday. I'm going to the library on Monday because I'm due. Books are due back. Well, I want to take PD James back. Cruelty if I finish it. Tinkers if I finish it. Salt Slow if I finish it. So I might take back Virginia Woolf and The Great Gatsby, just because I don't feel like I'm going to have time to read them, and I want to reduce my library books now. I do have some to pick up that I want to pick up as well, so, but I think this is the last time I'll be picking library books up for a while, to this magnitude anyway. So, I'm going to finish this video off just by going through specifically what I'm planning on reading. So, I'm going to go back to, first of all, Sin City. So I plan on, well, I'm going to go and have my pizza in a minute because I'm hungry now. So I'll throw pizza in, and then I plan on sitting reading this. Well, I'm going to watch some anime, and then I'm going to read this. I'm not. I might just read this, to be honest with you, tonight. Just 'cause it's short, and then I only want to read Mouse then, graphic novel wise. So I'm not saying I'm going to read Mouse this weekend, but if I did, it would be another book to take back. But well, I'm definitely going to finish this tonight, and then I might read this tomorrow and Sunday. But I'm definitely going to finish Sin City. After I finish those, after I finish Sin City, the thicker one, Hell and Back, yeah, I'm then going to read a couple of stories in Bukowski. Let me see. I'll probably read 2 or 3 stories in here, to be fair. Yeah, I'll read 2 or 3 stories tonight. I'll probably split, to be fair, I'll probably split this between tonight, tomorrow and Sunday. I can't remember how many I've got left now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 stories, so I'll probably try and read maybe 3 tomorrow, 2 tonight, 3 tomorrow, 3 Sunday, and finish this up. So that's what I'm going to do with that. Let me see. I said there's 11 stories in this. I'm thinking like 3, 4 and 4 for that. So that's that. So like I said, I just fancy having a bit of a mixed read, so that's what I'm going to do. So 2 in that tonight. Finish that tonight. Then dip my toe into that and read 3 in that, and then read 2 in that, and then tomorrow read 4 in that, 3 in that, and then Sunday the same. So I'll finish all 3 this weekend. Salt Slow. Let me have a quick look at this. Salt Slow is 24 pages, 20 pages, 20 pages, and then the final story is about 20 pages again. Yeah, so I'll probably read a story. I'm going to read a story in this tonight, and then there's 3 stories left then. Yeah, so probably a story tomorrow and a story Sunday. No. Yeah. Yeah, maybe 2 stories tomorrow and 1 story Sunday, or I might just finish this tomorrow. I might read 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow. No, we'll read 1 story in this, 1 tomorrow and 2 on Sunday. I'm going to finish Tinkers this weekend. There's only 4 chapters in this, but I think I'm going to concentrate on reading some of that and then start getting into that again. I don't know about this. I feel like I'm going to leave this for the new year. I'm doing my TBR at the minute for January. I think I'm going to throw that in January just so I can make sure that, and then yeah, so I can make sure I get these 2 finished. I mean, I've only got 200 pages in that, so I'm hoping to read that. But this, I'm going to try and read like 2 a day. 2 2 tomorrow and 2 Sunday, because I'm quite far in that. So basically I want to try and read, well, finish all them books I've mentioned, The Cruel Sea, quite a chunk in that, and Tinkers. I don't think I've got anything else due at the library. I think on the 24th I've got stuff due, so that's why I'm thinking finish what I'm on about finishing rather than... I mean, I'd like to get to Mouse as well. But yeah, basically I plan on finishing a lot of these this weekend. So I will also be doing I'll probably do my list tomorrow, to be fair. And if I get a chance to film tomorrow, I will do. If I don't, I won't. It'll be Sunday. But like I said, I do have a good idea what I really enjoyed and what books I keep thinking about. So hopefully I'll get my list sorted tonight, so then I can film those videos. But I want to focus more tonight on finishing Sin City, reading a story, and reading a couple of Bukowski stories, reading a story in Salt Slow, and then tomorrow starting with some Chomsky in the morning, Sin City, Bukowski, some more Salt Slow, and then finishing Tinkers, and then, like I said, getting back on with The Cruel Sea. But that's that. I definitely want to finish The Cruel Sea anyway. I'm enjoying it, and I will get back into it. But that's that anyway. But like I said, I'll be back with my top 10, bottom 10 or whatever I'm doing. I'm not sure exactly until I get the numbers. I'll probably do a video on Monday. I'm going to do my top 10 lists of me bottom 5, top 5, whatever. I'm not sure how I'm doing it yet, but we'll see. I'll see and maybe post on here what I'm doing. But Monday I'll probably go to the library, take back what I can, pick up what I can, and then do a quick show you what I'm doing, and then also quick catch up to where I'm up to for the end of the year. Like I say, I know now what I want to get read by the end of the year. It's this pile here, Mouse, and also Fallout by Ken Follett. Oh no, sorry, Whiteout by Ken Follett. So I want to solidify those reads and make sure all them reads are done. I've also got James and the Giant Peach, which I'm going to finish. If I don't finish reading to Samuel, I'll finish on my own, and then we'll read it together. I think he's already read it at school. He borrowed it from school, so he knows the ending. I don't know the ending, so I'll finish that when I'm probably finished that. I've got him the weekend after Christmas, so I'll probably finish that then. So yeah, this is my weekend reads anyway, like I say. But top 10 videos coming tomorrow, Sunday. Library update and what I've got left to read by the end of the year. I should hit my 150 target of books, which, well, my target was 100, but I've passed that and I'm aiming for 150 now. I should finish that with the books I picked. So yeah, anyway, I'll see you in the next one, and I hope you have a good weekend. What are your plans over Christmas? Be good to know. Alright, I will see you either tomorrow or Sunday now. Bye.